Hello everybody, love and light to you. Today is another angel card reading, but today's with a little bit of a difference. When I normally do a card reading of some kind, whether it's tarot or angel dreams or angel card readings like this, generally I do it because I want to. I want to try to find somebody who may be going through something, and maybe I can get some sort of explanation on what I'm picking up on and what I'm feeling. Well, today it's more of a draw. I've been drawn to doing an angel card reading. So it's like a little subtle little pull within to say, yes, you need to do a reading. So there's going to be a reason why. So I want to find out what these reasons are, and maybe with a bit of luck try to put a bit of clarity for myself and hopefully somebody who might be going through something. Okay, this being an angel card reading is split into 4 cards. The first card is the situation, the here and the now. The second card is a problem or blockage card. So something might be preventing you from getting on or achieving something. The third card, this illustrates the healing that is offered, the healing that you need, and possibly the direction where you need to get the healing from. And the fourth and final card, this here is the outcome to whatever the blockage is to the problem. Okay, so situation, outcome, blockage, what you need to remove it. Okay, the cards have been dealt and they have been dedicated. Let's see what they say. Ocean. Now there's a beautiful ocean picture. You've got this wonderful angel, and this angel is carrying the world on its shoulders. I'm going to say it's carrying the world on his shoulders. Okay, it's got a massive weight on the top of his shoulder there. Now, being the ocean card and being the color green, I know exactly what this card means. This means healing. Somebody is either having healing right now, or in the middle of having healing, or in desperate need of healing. Now this is emotional healing and physical healing. So there's some sort of ailment or something that is it's not making you feel too good, and you desperately are in need of some kind of healing, some kind of relief from a situation. There's emotional healing here as well on this card. This emotional healing is something on a different level. So this is somebody, this is calling out. Now I think this might be linked to the little post that I did earlier, and I had the strong feeling that somebody was in desperate need of being heard. So this is somebody who's got something wrong with them medically, emotionally, physically and socially, that is trying very hard to be heard. Okay, so I can see this like megaphone, and I can imagine somebody standing on this mountaintop screaming as loud as they can, the desperateness. There's a deep, desperate urge to be heard. Okay, so that's what this card's all about. It's about in need of healing and to get a point across, or to somehow be relieved of some sort of burden or obligation or something like that. So that's what the situation card is about today. This here is the blockage card. Okay, it's slightly different. See, this card is play. Now, how would this impact the situation here? Well, what it's saying is that no matter what your problems is, no matter how hard you've shouted and screamed, you personally don't feel like you've been heard. And this is a big thing for you. You need to be heard. This card is saying, don't worry about it. You know, we understand that you've been putting a lot of energy in, you've been making a lot of effort, and you've been stressing and using so much energy on worry and fear. And to be honest with you, there's a lot of sort of like a guilty feeling. There's a lot of emotions that I don't think it's fair to say you should carry. A lot of these are not your responsibility, but you seem to be carrying them anyway. But what this card is saying, that it's okay. Your calls have been heard, and we're doing our very best to sort of give you what you need, even if it's just a little extra boost or maybe a hint here and there. But they're desperate for you to relax, take some time away, back away from this situation if you can. Don't have to be a long break from it, but they're urging you just to stand back a little bit. Let us have a go. So they're offering you a little bit of healing, but they're offering you the healing of taking time for yourself. They're offering to take some of that heavy load that you're carrying and just to take it away from you, just for a little while you enjoy a bit of time doing something for you without worrying about this situation. I feel that this situation is very hard for you to just switch off from, so it's very important, so important for you to actually try to make that effort, take a leap of faith that your questions and your words have been heard. And it's so important for you to now just spend a little bit of time for yourself. No matter what you're trying to shout, no matter who you're trying to shout it to, don't worry about it. The right people who needs to hear will hear, one way or another. So don't stress about everything. You're under a lot of stress as it is. So back away from the stress, from the situation, and just rest assured that those people who need to hear will hear one way or another. So it's kind of a nice thing to do. It's not necessarily a block at all. It's like an anti-block. So it's telling you you're stressing over so many things, and you're unwell, and you're not feeling your best, and because of this heightened stress levels, you're not probably spending any time for yourself, and you're not thinking clearly or thinking at your best due to sort of time restrictions. So they're saying, don't worry about it for now. Do what you got to do and concentrate on trying to heal. Try to heal in not so much the healing of the physical, but the mind. Healing of the mind that heals your soul. And when your soul and your mind are starting to heal, then sometimes miracles do happen and things do improve in a better way, because the body is left taking orders from a more positive mind. Alright, so it's just saying it's okay, everything is being taken care of. Take time for yourself, relax a little bit, do something fun, take your mind off it, start a little project, maybe create something, maybe make something that's personal, very personal to you, put a very personal touch to it, but do something that you enjoy and you love doing. Alright, so that's what they're saying. They're saying that the right people is going to hear at the right time when they need to hear it, and for you to just step back a little bit and maybe think of yourself for now. The healing card. Okay? This is a change in direction. So if we put all this together a little bit, you're in need of healing or you're having healing. You're thinking one way at the moment, and that is to a possible outcome that you feel is going to happen, and you're in desperate need to get your message out one way or another. So you're trying so hard. You're trying to deal with many things. And now it's saying, okay, we've heard you. We've heard your cries, we heard your calls. We know that you're worried. We know that you're trying to heal. Concentrate on yourself, let us deal with it. The change of direction card is pretty much saying all of that. It's saying for your healing, the best thing for you to know is that the right people is going to be in the know about your situation. There's going to be more people that's understanding and knowing what you're going through. So in a great way, the healing that you're going to get from this card is basically the healing of knowing that others are going to be aware of what's going on in your life. So that is a major part of your ailments at the moment. The things that's holding you back is to get this across to somebody. So that's what it feels like. It feels like a massive pull towards something and I just can't reach it. And it's that frustration of time ticking. I can't think of anything else. I need to get this out. I need to give you this parcel. I need to give you this information. And all that is kind of making you feel worse. It's making you more stressed out. It's making you feel more low. Then you get mental drain. You get then body drain. Because your body sort of follows what your brain says. If your brain says, you know, I'm feeling really happy, your body feels kind of good. If your brain's saying, I'm not happy, I'm stressed out, then your body starts to shut down in different ways. So this is what it's saying at the minute. Don't worry about it. The healing that you need right now, and the one that is possible, is to know that the right people is going to be in the know, leaving you time to spend for yourself, and maybe just spend a little time doing something that you love. And it's amazing how a bit of laughter or a bit of fun doing something that you've created from your heart, how much healing that can give to one person. Alright, so that's what it's saying at the moment. It's a change in direction. Stop thinking about trying to get this message across or whatever this is, this important information. Try not to worry about that too much. We're going to take care of that. The best way for you to get your message across is for you to be healthy enough in the mind, in the body, and in the soul to be able to pass that message on yourself. But they're going to help you along the way with that. They're giving you time. They're going to give you a little bit of extra healing, and they're going to try their very best to make sure that you spend a little more time on yourself and feeling a bit better, because that produces positive energy and that produces more positive thinking, and a positive thinking opens more doors than a negative mind. Alright? So they're saying they're going to look after you as best they possibly can. Don't worry about it. Your voice has been heard. Now it's time for you to have a little bit of time for yourself. Alright? So they are very positive. This is the basic outcome. Okay? Ground yourself. Now, with this card, it's all about your energy and how you are. This card is saying, alright, you've gone through the mill at the moment, but it's saying that there's a good outcome. But only if you listen to what's been said. Alright? You need to take a chance here, and this is the chance that's going to help you out. This chance that you need to take is the chance on believing in things that you wouldn't normally necessarily place such an important task to. At the moment, you've got little or no choices. It's sort of, I strongly feel, if you're carrying this big boulder here. At the minute, you're carrying so much weight and so much baggage and so many things going around in your mind, as well as health issues, that you're not thinking in a more spiritual way. You're thinking in a more here and now, and I've got to get this out. I need to do something now. Well, I need to do something like 3 days ago. It's that desperate feeling. So what this final outcome card is saying is, listen to what you're being told. Back away from the situation. Just concentrate on you for now. Have fun. Do something you need to do. Your prayers, your calls, your shouting from the hilltops, they've been heard. And people like your angels, your spirit guides and loved ones that's gone before us, they're all going to come together and they're all helping you right now. You might not see it, you might not know it, you might not even believe it. And that's down to you. That's up to you if you believe that. But it's a good thing to know that you have got people in your corner, and you've got a lot of people that's looking out for you. See, just changing direction. If we have a look at here, we got this big stork. There's a wise stork. This stork is talking to a young angel. It's a little cherub. So that's saying, whatever you're calling out for, that little cherub is going to hear one way or another. Alright? So if it's to do with a child that you need to communicate with, break through, get through to, then, oh, actually there's more children. So there's more than one children here. It's possibly about 3, perhaps 2 or 3. So you need to get some sort of message or break through to these kids. And at the minute, there's boundaries and there's boulders in the way. So you're using all your energy to try to climb this mountain. But you can't climb this mountain and move these heavy boulders because you're not well enough. You're not strong enough. You're too lethargic. You're too low in energy. So they're saying, stand back from the situation. Do something loving. Do something fun. Something that raises your energy. Because we're going to get that message to who you need to get the message to, regardless. So seeing that we're doing our very best to make this request happen, take time for yourself, and at the end you're going to have more peace of mind knowing that, okay, your message will be heard one way or another. People who need to know will know whatever it is you need to let them know of. Okay, so they're all very positive cards, and I get a very good feeling. With this first one, I do feel ill. I feel sick. I feel drained. I feel very low in energy. I feel very sad. I feel frustrated. I feel sometimes angry because of the situation. I feel lost, and I feel sometimes very isolated. So these are the impressions that I'm feeling from here. I don't feel well at all. Okay. This one card, when I put my hands on here and I think of this person here, I'm thinking, yeah, that's going to feel so much better. I'm automatically feeling better myself, knowing that there's things that's going to take my mind off all the stress and worry. There's something that I could do, maybe doing this video now. I'm feeling better in myself because I'm giving myself something positive to do. I might be able to help somebody just with this little video. You might be able to help somebody by making, I don't know, cricket stumps, whatever it is you do, cuddly toys for sick children, whatever it is you do something. I know you do. And if it's not, don't worry about it. Do it for yourself. Make something, create something, just do something fun. just to raise your energy up and not stress about this situation, because everything's been heard. The people that need to know is going to know one way or another, and at the end of the day everything's going to be just fine, and you're going to feel very much better in yourself. You might not be cured of a certain situation, but you never know with that either. Stranger things have happened in this world, and never give up hope, never say never, and never ever give up on powerful forces that are always and always have been and always will be working with you. You may not see them, but just because you can't see nothing doesn't mean they're not there. After all, we're breathing, aren't we? We can't see the air that we breathe, but yet it's there, and we trust that they're there. I suggest that you do exactly the same with our winged friends here that has always been with you, and they've been doing their best. They can intervene with some things, but not everything. A lot of things you've got to do for yourself, and they will do their very best to help and guide you through any situation. But you have to believe in them. You have to believe that there's a better choice for everything. There's a better outcome for everything, because there is. Once you don't believe, that's when you've lost any fight. So this one is saying, keep fighting, but spend time for yourself. Don't worry about it. We're on the maneuvers, we're on the job, we're on the clock. We're dealing with this. Spend time and concentrate on yourself, and get peace of mind knowing you are not alone. There's many people that love you. There's many people that need you to be you. The older you, the you that made people smile, the you that made yourself smile, the light-hearted you, the you that could shine a light to light other people out of dark situations. This is the person that you need. At the minute, your light is pretty dim because of your mission that you're going on right now. Alright, so take time from your mission. Think of you. Let our winged soldiers here, let them carry your words, and they will get there, and they will do their very best to make sure that what you need will be fulfilled in one way or another, leaving you feeling better. And when you're feeling better and you're less stressed, you've got a higher level of energy, your vibrational rate is much higher. That gives you a much better chance for everything. Okay, so there you go. I knew I had a feeling to do these cards today, and I have a good feeling about this. I have a positive feeling about this, the outcome of this. It might not be the ultimate outcome that we may hope for, but it will be a positive outcome regardless. Okay? So, stress not. Worry about you. Do something fun. Let others deal with this important thing that you have on your mind. Feel better. Feel relieved. And feel more content within yourself. There you go. That's Angel Cards 4-card spread. I really do hope that my feelings on this will be heard as well. You're not the only one who can shout from a mountain. Okay? I'm doing what I can. I'm sending out the feelers. I'm sending out my good wishes and good wills for you. And I'm sure there's going to be a much brighter outcome than you possibly think of at the moment. Okay? Well, that's your angel guidance reading. Until we meet again, love and light to you all.